What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome on back to Assassin's Creed Mirage. So first things first, apologies if you hear my fan. It is hot as hell today. I am dying. But anyways, we got stuff to do here. We actually took care of, I think, based on how the game is going, I think we might almost be done, because we're already here in the center. We already took care of most of this stuff here. This is a little side quest expansion thing, so I don't think this is relevant to the main plot. That's the head of the snake. That's Nihal and the stuff we're doing with her. And then this guy is gonna take us to finding out the last two members of the Order. So I think we're about done with dismantling the Order here, which is really wasn't that much, huh? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unless he has more people around him here, which I guess is possible if each one of these heads has something to do. But I think we might be closing in on the end here, so let's head inside. Roshan should be pleased.
Your time.
We also took our life.
Did you wait up, Master?
I wait for no man. You look tired.
Nothing a little adventure won't fix. What news?
Ali thinks the time is right to attack the palace. The Oyun are distracted and the people divided.
Divided how?
Some are claiming the new Khalifa stole the throne from Abu Abdullah, son of Al-Mutawakkil. What do you know of him?
Little. He was there at the palace, the night his father... The night I reached into that chest. Master, have we learned anything more about the object within?
Why do you ask?
It seems a shame we know so little about something the Order prized so much. Should we not seek to know our enemies better, the better to defeat them?
Marhaban, Basim. Have I interrupted?
No. We must turn to the task at hand.
That's an unfortunate time to interrupt that conversation, Fuladh.
Rebecca tells me you have met his mother, Qabiha.
I did. I think she could be first among our foes. She, or Arib the poet, or Muhammad the governor. All three had ties to our enemies.
Muhammad ibn Tahir. His cousins govern the land on which Alamut sits.
Their protection is all that shields us from our enemies.
I cut our enemies' legs beneath them, Master. Let me strike while their stumps are bloody.
That's a nice
I
saying, I
will
like
unmask
that.
them and learn their intent.
Basim is right. We must act swiftly.
Yeah, I like that. I cut their legs from underneath them, let me strike while the stumps are bloody.
But take no further action. Reports back to me atop the house of the previous hill.
So you just want me to play Inspector Clouseau then? So I guess we don't actually know which one is the head of the organization. We're still shooting blind. Let me look at this. Okay, so a poet of Arib's stature would live within the round city. Now where are you at? It seems like there's a conversation to be had here.
Politician and concubine. I will soon know which one wears the mask.
Guess this is inside the bureau. Did I run away from that too fast? Seems like I did.
Fuladh, my finder of facts, my fielder of questions.
How can I be of help, Basim?
Tell me about Arib. Her words were as scripture to members of the Order.
A gifted artist and poetess, Arib won her freedom through her skill. Tabit tells me she keeps a luxurious home in the round city. Anything else?
What do you know of Qabiha? She had ties to the treasurer.
Born to slavery, Qabiha rose to become Al-Mutawakkil's favorite concubine in the harem. Yet her son was not made Khalifa, leaving her future uncertain. Anything else?
Sleep your way to the top and then don't get the top. That's oof.
Tell me about the governor. I saw him give orders to Wasif at Turkey.
Muhammad is one of the Tahirids, powerful viceroys of the Khalifas in Persia. He governs all Baghdad from his seat at the courts. Anything else?
Where can I find our suspects?
All three live within the glorious round city, the power center of the Abbasid Khilafah. Anything else?
That'll about do it.
Shukran, Fuladh.
Okay, so now we know what we're doing. We got a little more clues on everybody. Still gonna keep the same one tracked that we had tracked. I want to do the poetess first. Looks like a way we can get into the city. Oh, up over this wall at least. Oos. Yeah, I'm pretty curious how this is gonna wrap itself up, because I didn't expect us to already be approaching the end by now, but here we are. I wonder if they're gonna leave themselves time to tie all this off correctly. To have a fast travel that's a little closer to where we need to be. Well, we don't, but I do need to hit all these waypoints that while we're here in the round city, so I will probably split this one up to after I get all these waypoints. So bear with me, guys. I will meet you when we get to the suspect's house. Alrighty, so here we are at the poetess's mansion, or approaching it at least. We can get Enkidu here to do his job. I always struggle with finding the way to... There we go. Takes a second sometimes. Ran into a little bit of trouble on our way here, actually. We
What beautiful homes. Far different from the slums of Anbar.
we ended up trying to pickpocket one of those shards. I got a whole gang of like guard patrol on our ass. There's like 6 guards. That's why you see the yellow still up top. We didn't lose the chase completely yet. But they'll give up here in a second. And it will matter naught for us. The guard patrol in here is gonna matter for us though. Oh, to stop running, to put up my paws and retreat to my den, far from net and thrusting spear. But what are we when we are tame? Not a fox, but something smaller. Our tail a lesser red to better blend with staid surroundings. What are we, forsaking shadow? Do we embrace the lie or hide within it? And what will we be to each other, you and I, when the chase has ended?
Let us hope she is home.
Okay, so it's not even a no-go zone.
You will not bar me from my guests. This is my
I
house,
thought it was like a guarded facility at first.
My generosity!
bought by my genius.
Don't let me interrupt.
For tokens, favors, and personal dedications, you may find Sayyida Arib in the garden after her recital. Good day.
You must be her patron. It is an honor, Sayyidi. If I may, I seek a private audience with the poetess. Do you?
We're quick with
I
the
have
tongue.
been moved beyond words by her words. Symmetry of sky and sea. I only wish to express my sincere admiration.
Pretty words. Nearly as pretty as hers, and just as false. We both know what mask she wears, don't we?
Mask, Sayyidi.
Enough, Sayyidi. I know what you are, and I know why you've come. You think I haven't seen you skulking
Oh shit, he
shadows.
just knows.
She's no longer party to your plots, your secret meetings.
Oh,
your
he
foolish
thinks-
nicknames.
he thinks we're
I
part of
have
the
scrubbed
order.
her clean of them. For I have set a watch on her door. My men dog her recitals. Every letter she's had of you I have shredded or sent back.
Sent back?
You will find them piled at the Postal Bureau. Burn them, bury them, do what you will. You can choke on them for all I care.
Whoa, props to him for taking care and addressing the issues of his woman, right? I mean, he
Foolish
hit the nail on the head with all that shit.
meetings. The patron may have thought me a member of the Order of the Ancients. The piles of letters at the Postal Bureau may reveal more.
Well, wait, no, he's a patron, right? So they're not actually together. He's funding her, but still. Man sees the way the world is. Shit, he saw the world better than some of the assassins are seeing the world, honestly. We'll go to the Postal Bureau first, and I guess we can go back to the recital later. We did just get enough skill points, I think, to max out one of my points. Sorry, my Ubisoft Connect opened up there and cut my game display off. Just distracted the hell out of me mid-sentence. Anyways, yeah, we can go check out her recital later. I'm much more interested in the order than somebody who used to work for them, right? Probably can't tell us anything more than the letters would tell us.
The Postal Bureau. You may not enter at this hour. I will do as the Huyun do. Sift through strangers' mail and sniff out conspiracies.
Oos. That's one.
What? Wait, what?
I wasn't ready for him to see me right there. I'm gonna be real.
What?
That's cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky.
It was your time.
Well, I definitely also want the goodie chest before we go downstairs, so yoink.
There must be mail here from every corner of the Khilafah. Now to find Arib's.
Carry him too. Please know that your payment of 15 dinars is overdue and must be remitted no later than 20 safar. You will be subject to an additional
Please
fine.
note that your payment of 15 dinars is overdue and must be... No.
Outside, so I don't think we need to worry about him. You jape and jig for the base pleasure of your betters and pave their path to ruin. Silence your song of sin, or I will do it for you.
Silence your song of sin, or I will do it for you. How kind. Moving on.
Dearest Arib, your poetry has touched me deeply. You are my oasis, lush and plentiful. Your words soothe my weathered soul. Tell me you feel the same.
Dearest Arib, your poetry has touched me deeply. You are my oasis, lush and qaraf.
After the honey drips from her lips, Al-Talab leaves the garden and follows the mouse.
After the honey drips from her lips, Al-Thalab leaves the garden and follows the mouse. Secret order correspondence? Bad poetry? A bit of both? Arib could be Al-Thalab. The patron spoke of a recital in the gardens. I could give this letter to Arib and see where the vixen leads me.
Sounds like the play to me. Two guards outside that door. So how about this? Let's head back up and we'll leave the way we came. That way we can guarantee that we won't get caught into any nonsense on the way out. I feel like running away from all these guards again. Easier to travel over rooftop anyways.
I will go to the garden, give Al-Thalab her letter, and follow where she goes.
As the ocean, I will sweeten your storms. Scorched as the desert, I will bathe in. Be you ocean, desert, cobra, dove. All shapes and humors will I embrace.
Very inclusive.
Hello there. Have we met? Come, don't be shy. I rarely bite and I never leave a mark.
You're looking a little old for me. I'll pass.
It seems there's no privacy in the public eye. How came you by that letter? Who put you up to this?
I work in the dark to serve the light.
I've met the men who serve the light. It seems its glare oft leaves them blind. Are your masters so blinkered and bumbling?
You were warned, you son of a dog. Come, Arib. We will set no tongues to wagging here.
Yours is the tongue that will not still itself, even when I beg for silence.
You spurned the counsel of he who raised you, and without whom you would still be nothing.
I raised myself. I authored myself. I have written myself into history. You are banished from my pages. Now be gone!
How can I leave you to wolves such as these? You're a woman alone, unarmed.
Words are weapons enough for me.
Then let us see what defense they offer. Take her.
Well, that's not gonna
There's
happen.
somewhere the Sayyida needs to be, and you are delaying her.
It seems that words can summon shields.
I wouldn't recommend this,
We need to make
gentlemen.
this quick.
Who's first? God damn, that's a clean
Arib
animation.
has left for her secret meeting. I must hurry. The letter commanded Athalam to leave the garden and follow the mouse. Perhaps Arib is not lost to me yet.
Follow the mouse. Ah, I see. That's pretty cool.
Best keep to the shadows.
Oh, weirdos. God damn it, now I got all fucked up where I was looking. Yes, it's this way. And that way. That one's going right.
Another crumb to follow. I am growing tired of this chase.
You and me both, Basim. At least the gods aren't pressing me anymore. That was about to make me toxic.
I like mine. What kept? You should bring him before the Mazalim Court.
But he thinks only of my reputation, Sarah. To safeguard success, I must be palatable, discreet. He fears I am too proud.
You? Never.
I write that love is feral and free, unbound by strict Euro statute. Should I not practice what I publish?
Practice makes perfect. It also makes enemies.
So be it. But let me choose them. Courtiers, caliphs, patrons, partners, so many men have tried to decide my enemies. And friends. Though Allah knows I once chose poorly.
He hid himself well. And the poet needs patrons. Even one so great as Al-Talab.
Well, I have my pick.
Good. There's troubled times ahead.
I will be fine. I have survived 6 caliphs. I will survive...
6 more.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'll kiss the rings I need to kiss, but I will not be bound again. Not by anyone.
So she is who we were suspecting her of
Secret
being then.
meetings, coded names. There is no trace of the Order here. Still, she has her pick of patrons. Maybe the head of the Order is not Harib herself, but an admirer.
I thought we were trying to figure out. Oh, I guess the investigation was to find out if she was Al Daib, right? Not the other way around. Okay, so we got these last two to do. I think first we will do the hookers, or concubines rather. Actually, how long have we been going? Yeah, this episode's been a little short so far, so let's go do this one too. I was gonna split it up there for a second, but I don't think so. I think we probably have time to get this investigation done too, and then we'll split it for the next one. I think that's probably the best play. Watch this be like a 30-minute string of quests now that I've decided to do that. I didn't even end up getting all the different sync points. I just grabbed this one, but I mean, it paid off. Figured I'd get the other ones when I come across them naturally. Ooh, bitch. What movie is that from? That's from White Chicks. Yeah, it's White Chicks. When he eats the cheese things at the party and he's running for the bathroom. I fucking hate you with a passion. You know that? His ass is mine on principle. I don't even know if this is the right building. He's dead. Nobody shoots at the bird. Can I go for a fly?
My father once said, "To know the measure of a man, ask those who work beneath him." These judges must know the governor better than most. The Mazalim courts are close. Derwish once told me it is where the commons can appeal when justice itself is dealt unjustly.
Door is barred. That's not the... Oops. That's my house now. Hidden one outfit, huh? Technically, we already are wearing one, but don't bother us. Let's take a look at that outfit. It might end up looking a little too Egyptian for me, but we'll see. Yeah, that's Basim's. Not Basim, sorry. That's whatever his name. What is his name? Damn. I totally don't remember. Bayek. That's his name, Bayek. It's crazy. I actually really liked that game and I couldn't remember the name of the main protagonist in it. Oos. You're not gonna disappear into dust? I guess the perk is broken. Stop for a second. Yeah, he vanished.
Hey, try not to be too late.
What? Hey! I'm definitely gonna be stealing everything I can find out of this place. My knife's back a little. I think the person we gotta talk to is directly underneath us, so... Yeah, right there. Revered Judge of Mazalim Court, you recently visited my village to investigate the work of a certain Qadi who had accusations of egregious corruptions. You should know that on the day of your visit, he disguised himself as a merchant and loudly sang his own praises in the marketplace for your benefit. Do not be taken in by his trickery. Do not let him bribe you. The accused Qadi has committed brazen miscarriage of justice for the sake of personal gain, egregious, etc., etc. It is therefore the opinion of this court that they should be stripped of the rank of Qadi to ensure that the course of justice is no longer perverted, etc., etc., as if add in detailed dates. He cares about his job a lot, doesn't he?
Greetings, Sayyidi. I wonder if I could ask you some questions about the governor, Muhammad ibn Tahir.
I am not underpaid to answer questions. I suggest you make this worth my time. Otherwise...
He wants a token. I got 24 of these, so I don't
Would
care
you
doing that at
accept
all.
this token of appreciation from a humble citizen?
I would. As a start.
I serve justice, not spoil it. Take your money. Now, what do you know about the governor?
He's feared, respected, dedicated to the rule of law, order.
That is all you know. You work here. Muhammad ibn Tahir keeps
Paid
office
for
at the
5
courts.
words.
At the shorter courts, not the Mazalim. He does keep spies here. One scuttles back to his office every day at noon. Goodbye now.
Wow. Thanks for that. This is very, very helpful.
That messenger could lead me to the governor's office. And whatever secrets he buries there.
ربما لا ينبغي الاقتراب كثيرا.
Well, last time I tried to tail someone in this game, it did not end well. And you can't crowd blend anymore, I don't think. Yeah, you can't crowd blend anymore in this game. Not when they're walking, at least. Let's make sure we stick to the bushes. Hug walls, so if I need to dip behind one real fast, I can just get in.
سينتشر أولئك الشياطين الصغار في سكن بمجرد رؤيته. ذلك الرواق في ريسان. إذا أردت المساعدة في التعامل عن طريق الساعات.
Okay, you can crowd blend, it's just I've never had it pop before. That's crazy that this entire time that I played this game, I haven't had the crowd blender pop until just now.
أمراء حرب أعاجم يجوبون على بشرائع الله تعالى وأمر الخليفة بارك الله فيه وأطال عمره.
Bitch.
وافق أخيرا على شرح طريقة عمل ذلك الطائر الآلي لي. يقول إنه
Oh, this guy cautiously.
التي كنت أواجهها مع طاحونة المائية.
I like how these two just don't care at all. They just stood in the middle of their conversation. I just walked in between and I was like, yeah, dude, that's crazy. I always thought that too. Where do you go to school? I feel like I remember you from high school. Gaming mechanics like that always amuse me. It's kind of like how in Mass Effect, where you eavesdrop on everybody. Like every conversation you walk by, you just eavesdropping, like peeking over the ledge in the back. And they have no problems with you just asking them about their deeply personal issues. Stand in this fern tree real quick.
Stay alert. Something is amiss. Yes, Sayyidi. Off with you. What?
Lost. I can almost hear Rosh.
Right at the end, man. Hopefully this is not too long ago. I knew I shouldn't have walked up like that. That one of the bushes. After all that caution, just to get caught right at the end like that. Tragic.
That messenger could lead me to the governor's office. And whatever secrets he buries there.
Well, that's toxic. He brought me back here in the autosave. Alright, well, we gotta do that all over again. Maybe I'll take the rooftops this time.
There is the mark. Now to keep them in my sights and avoid unwanted attention.
Yeah, I'll take the high ground this time, I think. Are we leaving? What are we doing here, friend? He's just in deep ponderance. He's thinking about all his life decisions right now. Maybe he left the fridge open. Okay, I need you to move. Are you gonna go? Oh God, just leave. Come on. Are you set your AI? Now go. Chop chop. Thank you.
Good. Now stay where I can see you, would you?
High ground wouldn't serve the purpose I want it to serve right now. Once we get out of this archway, then I can take height.
لقد عانت لكني لن أشارك. رأيتهم يذبحون الكثير من قومي أمام عيني ولا أتمنى أن أشهد.
يا إلهي أيها المكح اللعين.
لا أرى ذلك كل يوم.
Not exactly what I had in mind, but I'll take it.
You cannot lose me that easily.
Like, I've had tails in this game where I had to be in proximity of them for them to move. This one doesn't seem like it's like that.
Just as I thought.
Follow you from up high instead, so you can't bullshit me like last time. You tried.
Stay alert. Something is amiss. Yes, Said.
Those are the gods that called me last time.
Hey, calm yourself, would you?
Where did you go?
Go, now.
آخر خبر من سامراء.
He knows nothing, Jon Snow.
الذي يعمل عليك.
يشير إليه في كتابه.
على المسار الصحيح هذه المرة. لا يصلح الرجل في الآن بأن تعترض.
He's going in there, I assume.
Derwish always warned me I would be dragged to the Shorta. Who would have imagined I would walk in willingly?
Some of those pale long hairs. Killed a couple. They are wild, but skilled.
We haven't used you gentlemen yet, huh?
But so am I.
Or give them a little go around. What do you guys do?
Lend me your blade, friend.
At your service. The pleasure was all ours! That's it! Not yet! Right!
Effective.
Yeah! Nice hit!
Has the governor returned? I'm not sure. I did not see him go upstairs.
Somebody with a key right there.
This armor stinks.
And we gotta go loot that key guard for that, huh? Yeah. His ass is right there.
It's been bad in the streets today.
Why can't I tag the last one in that? There we go. Smoke 05. Get rid of the whole problem. Some still clamor for the claim of Abu Abdallah. There are not many, but they are loud and determined to drown out any voice of reason. It seems that every time the outcry ebbs and the dust threatens to settle, an unseen hand rakes itself through the dirt, clouding our sight and prompting fresh outrage. Whose hand I cannot guess, but I would say it and staunch this chaos. We got that done pretty clean. I've been waiting to get a big 5-piece with that ability too.
Set to join us soon. Warriors
Kinda was hoping that would be a restock, I'm not gonna lie.
Muhammad ibn Tahir's office at last.
Ocean desert cobra dove, rages the ocean, I'll sweeten your storms. Scorches the desert, I'll bathe in your heart. Strike as the cobra, but plunge in my breast. Soar as the dove, but alight in my nest. Where you go, there I'll go. Where you rest, there I'll rest.
Ocean, desert, cobra, dove. It seems he is an admirer of Arib the poet.
Cousin, per your request, all terms with Alamut are hereby voided. Our pledge of protection revoked. Our offer of asylum rescinded. Abdullah ibn Tahir.
The Tahirids agreed to withdraw their protection from Alamut at the governor's request. The Hidden Ones are betrayed. The governor has been tracking the rebels and the Hidden Ones.
they're rescinding all our support. With a heavy heart, I, Abu Abdullah, swear allegiance to our Khalifa, regent, and vow that I will not seek the throne while he is living. Signed, 2nd Shawwal. Shawwal the 2nd.
You can tell your masters I've had copies made. Shred that page, slit my throat. Our bargain stands.
My masters?
The masked cabal, the order of... I don't care. Are you not in their service?
Are you not in their service?
I serve the Khalifa. I serve Allah. And I do it without hiding my face. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Why were you giving commands to Asif at Turkey, a member of the Order?
The brute was stoking the fire of 1,000 rebellions. Thankfully, someone spared me the trouble of putting him down. A hidden one, I heard. Are you the one to thank?
I read your letters. You forced your cousins to remove their protection from Alamut. You sold us to our enemies.
And brought peace to Baghdad. You've already helped yourself to the receipt.
Abu Abdullah's oath of allegiance. What does he have to do with anything?
His ambition would have torn the Khalifa apart. I offered the Order Alamut. They gave me assurance he'd threaten us no more.
So to trap a fox, you loose a wolf. The Order will see Baghdad burn, Governor. History will judge you for this.
History can hang me for it. I'll leave this world knowing that there is courage in compromise.
There is also cowardice.
How old are you? 20? I was about your age when I came to this city.
Honestly, he sold the Order out.
Righteous beyond reproach.
Just do it.
What happened?
I grew up. If you really wish to spare Alamut, turn that blade on your enemies.
You are an enemy from what I'm saying, to be honest, Chief. You didn't even really get blackmailed.
Give me their name.
You just thought it was good.
The one you brokered the deal with.
I could. But if you fail, then I die. And I'd prefer
Told you
not.
should have just killed his ass.
Now, I have things to do. No hard feelings.
We'll see.
Guards!
That's crazy.
So the day ends with me fleeing the Shurta after all.
I can't just break that with a throwing knife? Well, that was a waste, huh?
What was that?
It came from the haystack. Stay alert.
What's that?
Never know.
Hold on!
علي أن ألقبك درسا؟
I always say.
Pay me no mind.
Won't take long!
Fuck out of here. It's one of the only times I've ever had like a max wanted level in this game. And I do not intend on dying for it. Go with me if you can, fuckers.
Don't let him escape!
Perfectly positioned zipline. Keep running that down the line.
Order or no, Governor Muhammad is no friend to the Hidden Ones. They say the harem is home to hundreds, secluded and kept from sight of men. This place may be more secret than Alamut.
Yeah, that guy's ass should be grass. We should have smoked him, personally. That's what I think.
Poor likeness.
I don't think he deserved the mercy that he was afforded right there. I mean, I get politics is a dirty game, and maybe he thinks he's looking out for his people, but at the end of the day, he's also unleashing the Order of Ancients. And his cousins had already had a prior agreement to them, and he blackmailed them into doing that by force. So he's not exactly a sterling representative of freedom, which is what the Brotherhood stands for. I see no reason why you wouldn't have just dropped him like a bad habit right there. Because now Alamut's compromised too, so that's everything to do with our order back. I wonder. Maybe we gotta dip out of the other side of this. There we are. Alright, everybody. Well, now that we've taken care of that, with just one more target left to go on this viewpoint, that is where I'm going to split things up. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Assassin's Creed Mirage. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.